Of course, Frankie taking this long to kill can actually have ramifications in the game. You'll notice that there's a little timer in the text area towards the bottom left of the screen that occasionally, yep, there it is, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to evacuate. The first time I actually went through the game with an unarmed character, it was actually an intelligent one-armed character, not a complete retard like Trogg. I actually managed to get to the point where I killed Frank Corrigan, walked 2 steps towards the exit, and then the reactor on board the oil rig exploded into a gigantic mushroom cloud of fiery death. This is not a preferable outcome. It's actually kind of embarrassing to see Frank Corrigan flailing around like this at this point. Just a message to all the people who haven't played the game before and who maybe are interested in playing the game after reading through this thread. The guy's not usually this much of a pussy, and if you haven't done what I've done and essentially maximise the combat potential of your character, he can be quite challenging and tear through you. You'll notice here that even though I'm essentially naked, I've still got an 84% resistance to damage. I believe that this is thanks to the monument chunk that I took a little bit earlier on. But even if I hadn't taken it, my natural damage resistance against most forms of attack is something like 34%. Once again, I'd like to apologise for this being boring as shit, but now I suppose you can see exactly why I didn't go into the fight in too much detail in the actual Let's Play thread post update. Also, as a side note, if you're playing as a optimised big guns character, by the end of the game, with a little bit of help from perks like Fast Shot, and with a little bit of help by huffing a lot of jet, it's actually possible to kill Frank Corrigan in one combat round by using 4 bursts from the Bozar. So next time you're playing a heavy weapons character, give it a try. Oh look, he's almost dead. Which in this game means that he only has about 200 hit points left to go, but hey, those are the breaks. And now I'm kind of fucked because the drugs are beginning to wear off. So I think that in the interests of actually surviving this fight, I should possibly take more drugs. which is, let's face it, a strong moral to take home from this Let's Play thread, and I encourage it in all my viewers. I'm just going to check here. The monument chunk has seemed to have worn off, and also apparently he's broken my leg, which really doesn't matter, seeing as my entire game plan at this point is stand still and punch him as hard as possible. In the crotch. And I've got 4 minutes and 5 seconds of the 10-minute countdown to actually get out of here before I die in nuclear fire. And at this point I'm beginning to wish that I had put a cup of tea on. Might actually give me something to do. This is also one of those times that I sort of wish that my character's perception was high enough to have been able to take awareness as a perk. Awareness is essentially a perk that lets you recognise, by using the view option on any enemy or a friendly character, what weapon they're using and how many hit points they have. You need a perception of about 6 to take it, so obviously Trogg at this point is completely unable to even think about that. But it would have been nice to see exactly how much of this boring punching we're going to have to go through before he finally drops. I'd also like to point